Ailey here, and today I'm going to show you how I clone tomato plants. Generally speaking, I don't have to buy any tomato plants ever again since probably about 6 or 7 years ago. And the reason being is they keep growing up in my yard, for number one. And number two, I know how to clone them. So I can get any kind of tomatoes I want. If I have friends that are growing some, all I have to do is cut off a little piece. And let me show you right here. So this is a piece of a tomato plant that has growth shoots on it. See that? I cut it right here at an angle, and above it there's several growth shoots. Okay, actually it's even getting ready to start growing tomatoes. The little flowers are right here. So as long as you have at least a growth shoot on it, it'll grow another plant. So this is a pretty big one. Usually I don't have to cut them this big. I just happened to grab one that was this big. And generally speaking, you want to have a slice of it at an angle, and then what you do at the bottom is you just take off a little bit of the outer protective coating of the plant, just like this. You don't have to do it all the way around. You can. It's not a big deal. And you just do this, and it doesn't matter what type of tomato plant it is. It could be a yellow tomato, it could be red tomatoes, it could be beefsteak tomatoes, it could be little grape tomatoes like these over here, it could be vine tomatoes like the ones you see in front. Any of these you can grow straight from this, and it'll grow much faster to grow it from a cutting like this than it will to grow it from actual seeds. So then once you've done that, you place that in the water like this, in a glass of water, and now all I have to do is leave that, and in about a week or so I'm going to start seeing little hairs coming off of it, which are going to be the roots, and it's going to root really well. Sometimes if you get too big of a cutting, in the case this is almost too big, it's got a lot to it, it might wilt a little bit, so you might have to spray it with a hand sprayer, like a little bit of water every other day or so to make it so that it'll be more lively. Now if you look over here, these are all tomatoes that were grown from cuttings. These are all really nice vine ripened tomatoes, and I could even take these at this size if I wanted to and grow more from them. So all I have to do is have a piece that has multiple growth spots on it. Like here's one here, it's a good one. Let's see if I can get that out of there. They're all tangled up here. But I could take any of these, slice it like that. See, so it doesn't matter the size. You can have one this big, like this. You can have a little one like this. It's just harder to see the little growth spots on it. But they're there, and all I've got to do is the same exact thing. Cut it at an angle, and then do this. Scratch off a little bit of the outer shell of the stem in that area, as you can see I'm doing right there. And then you just put that same thing in the water like that. Now obviously a smaller one's not going to hold as well as a bigger one, and you could I could fill this up with probably 10 of them, and in 2 weeks I'll have 10 or so plants that are ready to put in soil, just like these were. And then you'll have almost too many tomato plants, but that's how you do it. And you can get anyone's tomato plant. So I can go and find friends that have yellow tomatoes or pink tomatoes or purple Cherokee tomatoes or heirloom tomatoes, anything I want, and all I have to do is ask them, can I get a little piece of your plant? That's it. That's all I need, a little piece like this growing off of a plant or that, and it doesn't hurt their plant at all because tomatoes grow very, very vigorously. Especially the bigger ones. Vine ripened tomatoes grow great. Some of the pinks and the black or brown tomatoes tend to have a little bit more of a problem during the summer. Might need to be grown in a hothouse. But most tomatoes grow great. This is all you need to do is just cut off a little piece like that, put it in a glass of water. You don't have to add anything else. You don't need any growth hormones or anything like that, rooting hormones like you do with some when you're trying to grow roses and propagate them and slice or splice them or stuff like that. You don't need that here. This is all you do. It takes about 2 weeks, and you'll have roots on it. You have to wait. You want to wait till the roots are about 2 inches to 3 inches long. Once they're that length, they're ready to plant in the soil, and you're ready to go. And you got a brand new tomato plant or many off of just one plant. So that's all you need to do. You don't need to go and spend $3 or $10 for a tomato plant, and they grow really fast off these cuttings. And it's a lot better than growing them from seed. When you grow it from seeds, you get a tomato plant, slice it up, take the seeds out. It takes a whole lot longer to get it started from seed. It takes a good month and a half longer to get to where you would be with a cutting. All right, well, thanks. I hope you learned a lot from this. Hope this video shows you exactly how I grow tons of tomato plants. I don't have to buy any tomato plants, and save you some money, get you some great fresh fruit and nutritional fruits and stuff, vegetables. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.